guys about it, of now that you've sort of had these few weeks down in the last final stretch of the spring ball? I mean, how have you seen the team grow and mature over these last few weeks?
Well, I think a ton of reps have gotten done by a ton of guys, and some of those ton of reps got done by a few guys. So I think reps were at a premium this spring. I mean, obviously this will be the last day wearing pads until Friday, and so we'll get our third helmet practice in tomorrow, kind of emphasize special teams a little bit. But all in all, we did not every situation known to football, but a fair amount of them in spring. Still going to be a ton of phases. So you're going to ask me the same question in 4 months, and there's going to be a bunch of new heartbeats out here. That's just the way the world spins now. But all in all, our guys have kind of hung with it. They've studied it. We've gotten better at it. Still far from where we need to be. But all in all, it's been a competitive spring.
You guys were telling me too about how the youth was really shining out. They really like to see what the young guys are doing. So they're really excited about really watching those guys play on Friday. I mean, what can you add to that about the young guys really on the Friday game?
I kind of agree. It's kind of like kids in the house. You know, the younger ones are the ones you kind of look forward to seeing what they can do. The old ones, you're like, okay, we know what they can do. You know, you're 13 as opposed to 6, and you kind of lean into the 6-year-old a little bit more. A ton of the guys that have been young have stepped up in a lot of different ways this spring. Obviously, we're not playing an opponent other than ourselves. So it is different. There are some things that they're used to with the guys across from them. So they've been accustomed to some of the players they play against. It's not a one-game basis. It's every practice until we get to that Labor Day weekend against a new opponent. But a ton of guys have taken a ton of reps that are kind of, I guess, not really new, but new to all the reps that they've gotten. A couple of injuries allowed guys to kind of step up in some of those situations. But really excited about a bunch of young guys that I think we're excited about last fall that now have kind of confirmed where they're intending to be this next fall. So couldn't be happier with those young guys. And I mean, this day and age, you're going to have to count on your young guys to play big in big moments. And so our anticipation is our guys will be ready to come fall.
What else sort of excites you about getting ready for the red and white game? It's a little bit of a different feel in these scrimmages, even though I know it's not a real game yet, like the fall meal is the closest thing to it.
Well, I think the lead up to it, the pregame meal, we try to simulate it as close to game day, albeit on a Friday, as we can with clap sessions and walkthroughs if they need them, a pregame meal and kind of the waves with stretch. And, some of these guys will be doing it for the first time, so that's a lot of the reason why we do it in spring. Did a little bit of a simulation last week with our second scrimmage, but then we get a couple dry runs of it next fall, so they get a feel for doing it 3 or 4 times and understanding what's expected and what the standard is in those situations, especially the brand new guys who have never done it. So I just think the end of anything, especially when it's a scrimmage situation, I think it's exciting. It's something to look forward to, coaches included. We've all been there as coaches where at some point let's do something new. And that new thing is kind of the finality of spring and staying as healthy as we can by the end of Friday, and then hitting the weights again and getting in better football shape over the next 3 months before we report at the end of July.
Last one for me. Efton Chisholm has obviously left a big mark here, left a big mark in the Big Sky, and seen him now go through the draft process and really get some serious eyes. I mean, at least from you, having known him and done so much with him over these years, what can you say to what his prospects can look like ahead of the NFL draft in not too long?
I mean, I'm a step away from the football evaluation. I mean, the kid's a stud. He was a pro coming into college. He was a pro when he practiced in college and played in college. He's going to be a pro here in a week. He's put himself in this moment. It just didn't happen. He's prepared for the moment. He'll be ready for the moment. He'll give what he has in the moment. And he's created a lot of his own opportunities. And so the awesome thing is he's the same guy that came in as a freshman as he left. Loyal to the logo. The school's meant a ton to him. Watched it growing up with his uncle Eric Stride being here, and was part of it. He embodies what we really are after in any student athlete as in the football world is an overachiever. And and he got the most out of his talents. He's a selfless individual, probably too selfless at times. Great boyfriend, great son, great brother, great player. But I don't think these happen just because they happen. I think he's prepared for this moment for a long time, not just in college. A lot of those practices were done in junior high and high school, and he's got enough skill set to be able to fine-tune his skill set and talent level. And I'm excited to see and follow him as his career unfolds, because he's a special individual.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Absolutely.
Thank you for your time.
Yep.